in a long time.
And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will sign. So here's the first drive now for the 49 by the product of the University of Louisville, the talented Teddy Bridgewater.
His stature isn't arm guys that you see coming into the league, but his touch, decision-making, ability to make plays, that's why Teddy Bridgewater has a chance to be a top quarterback in the league.
First carry for Carlos Hyde. Oh, he breaks a tackle, and he's got an alley. And he cuts it out right sideline. Some space here. Touchdown, 49ers.
Well.
Carlos Hyde, 77 yards. And the Niners have taken the early lead. The very first play from scrimmage, how about that? Talk about setting a tone.
The Shermanator.
Talk about doing exactly that.
The Shermanator.
Minutes of the game,
got Shermanated.
Offensive and defensive series. Who's going to gain an advantage? Well, we saw exactly what happened there. A tone was definitely set by the offensive team.
Bruh. Fuck out of here.
Now Stephen Gostkowski on for the extra point. And we'll see if this rain affects the team's decisions going forward, but they kick it here, and it's good.
It's in a passing touchdown. A fucking rush. Stupid.
Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. And a short kick, taking it about the 16.
Fuck, it's a mistake.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. So out come the Seahawks now for their first possession. They're led onto the field by their quarterback, a man who's made quite the name for himself in the NFL, and that's Russell Wilson.
And when I think of Russell Wilson, I think not just of the big plays that he's made, and those are considerable, but when they were made. 4th and 26 in a Big Ten championship game against Michigan State when he was with Wisconsin. A big completion helped lead his team to a victory. A big 4th down throw for a touchdown in an NFC championship game against the San Francisco 49ers.
Oh, wow. Fucking slaughtering them.
Turn it to the 24-yard line.
As you and I both know, one reason teams script plays to start a game is so they can practice them ahead of time. I will guarantee you that fumble was not in the script.
You don't think they had fumble written next to play one there?
No,
damn, who did him up?
Never in the script because they want to have good memories when they go into a ball game, not something that could have gone wrong.
The 49ers offense now, they get set to head back on the field. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball, but how about them just taking it big-time jaunt. Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
This one complete, right side to McDonald. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play.
Fuck.
It'll be second and about a yard to go for the first.
Seeing that play and understanding just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And what a really nice gain right there on first down for them. Brings up a nice second down for them.
Hyde, the lone man in the backfield. The clock's running down. Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Second and just 1. Bridgewater now on second down. He dumps it to Hyde.
Oh, come on, dude.
To the 10-yard line. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
Fresh set of downs here. Play clock winding down. They just do get the play off. Now Bridgewater.
Oh!
Trying to hit the tight end Bennett, but it's
My God.
intercepted.
That wasn't... It's my bad.
And a big turnover there as
Oh,
his
my
guys
Lord.
will get the football back.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
Absolutely. So freaking
They
Lily.
come up in an offset eye. The drive begins with a run by Roll. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. And this offense often hinges on one of the best tight ends in the league, and that's Jimmy Graham.
I think he made up for lost time when he got to the NFL because in college, he was mainly a basketball player, a defender who couldn't score. Now he's flipped it around in the NFL. Every time he touches the ball, he's a threat to score.
Defender who couldn't score. The fuck is he in the game? Or what was he?
So 2nd and 10 here. Now Wilson on second down. And he's just going to get rid of this thing to no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
Oh, we got lit up.
For the 49ers, their starters defensively, and I got to look at DeForest.
Angular, what you worry about with guys like that is can they bend and play with leverage, and DeForest Buckner absolutely can. He's going to have a big-time career with the 49ers.
An extra DB for the 49ers now on 3rd. On 3rd down, Wilson. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
And they pick up a first down, and that came out of the fullback position. But as you and I both know, that doesn't necessarily mean it's a fullback playing in that spot.
Thought I had that
covered.
covered.
That same player out of college with all the
Thought I had that
offenses,
covered,
not very
dude.
many pro
Jesus.
style where you actually have a true fullback. We're having to make do in the NFL and put guys in that spot who emulate it but aren't necessarily that position.
And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
And frankly, Brandon, we're talking about things I'm not sure we ever thought we'd talk about in the NFL. And a lot of that is the speed at the linebacker position. A lot of these guys in college, they were safeties. They moved them up to outside linebacker to combat the spread offenses. And now we're seeing it in the NFL. Those same guys using their speed to make plays in the backfield, similar to that one.
Now it's Wilson. It's caught outright by Graham.
Good tackle.
And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
And defensively, it's a nickel formation here on 3rd down and 9. From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson. And Graham's got it over the middle. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning.
That fool's tearing it up.
Tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. So on 4th down, here's the Canadian-born punter John Ryan to kick it away for Seattle.
Oh,
He didn't quite have the backspin on that.
I almost got it.
And continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. And now the 49er offense ready to go and getting back out onto the field. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're
that was silly
interception.
interception.
We got shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? And a hook up over the middle to Pryor. And he's brought down. A nice pickup there of 11 yards.
Terminator. We're working on him hard.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Let's go. Line 90.
They go play action here on 1st down. This one complete, right side to McDonald. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
And the offense lining up 1st and 10. Bridgewater now looking to throw on 1st. And his throw is incomplete. Torrey Smith, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. And here's the headshots for the offense. And Carlos Hyde, a talented back.
I don't know how I make that pass.
As the lead runner, a terrific talent.
Oh, I think I do, but
you inside,
maybe.
But has more speed than what you expect to take it the distance.
On 2nd down, Bridgewater again. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's brought down. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
The former Gamecock here. This is Mike Davis. And he's brought down. A nice little juke move that preceded it, but not much thereafter. And credit the tackle to Cliff Averill. The Seahawks, here's their defensive lineup.
When Bobby Wagner's career is said and done, people are going to look back and say he was an absolute steal in the NFL
KJ
draft.
Wright.
A Pro Bowl player for any team.
See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down.
Let's go. Tagger.
They go again with Davis. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. 4
Get off
yards
me,
on
bud.
the pickup there as it'll leave them with a 3rd and about 4 more for 1st.
We always like to talk about defense in terms of levels. 1st level defensive line, 2nd level linebackers, 3rd level defensive backs. On that run, that was what we call a 1st level run, and it was stopped by a 2nd level player.
Bridgewater from the gun on 3rd down. And he's got Bennett. It's a pickup of 16.
I pressed the wrong button. I literally pressed the wrong button.
And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end, a guy that you can line up anywhere, in the slot, out wide, in tight, doesn't...
I pressed the wrong button, bro. Damn. Supposed to press square.
Really matter because he has such great skills. You want to utilize him in all aspects of your passing offense.
And there he was in the slot for the catch. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. Time running out here on the play clock. Play clock down to 2, and we get a signal and a timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. They'll send the tight end Bennett in motion. They'll need to get the play off quickly. On 1st and 10, Bridgewater. And this is incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is,
first down. I thought that was like 3rd down.
He should have caught.
Going all hard on him.
A 2nd down throw for Bridgewater. Caught left side, Bennett.
Fuck you little faggots.
Just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Give him 7 on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Third and short yardage, Bridgewater. Flush to his right. He can run for it, and he will. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and it'll be 4th down.
Well, partner, nothing comes open here, so he decides to escape out of there, and he doesn't pick up a first down, but he does gain additional yardage to set up a possible field goal attempt if they decide to go that route.
Now Gostkowski will come on to try a field goal. And the 11-year veteran brings it through.
That was cool because I could have held the button until the quarter ran. That was a free kick.
So 1 quarter in the books on a cold December afternoon. 10-zip our score.
100% chance to make
NFL
it.
Sunday returns.
Other than a block, but ain't no block going down. Damn.
This presentation of the NFL on EA.
Back here with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. We've had the kickoff to begin the first quarter. Now it's time for the second quarter kickoff, as we'll see one following the score on the final play before break. Gostkowski now out to kick it away.
And he kicks the shit out of this.
Tyler Lockett now with a return. Ooh, with a juke. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The Seattle now ready to march out of the field. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
They start on the ground with Rawls. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there. Second down.
I can't help it. I'm just sitting back in admiration right now. This defense tells everyone that plays against them.
Junie, come here, Junior.
Us running the football. That's who we are. That's what we're about. It's not going to happen.
Come here,
if you're
little
gonna
dude.
beat us, you better pick another way.
Offense still needing 10 yards. Second down. Now Wilson on second down. They set up the screen to Rawls.
Shit, I should have dove.
20 yards.
I would have had him. Fuck,
That was a
man.
beautifully executed screen pass. Let the rushers get upfield. The blocking forms in front. Lofted it to the runner. And now,
Right.
not only does he have open space in front of him, he's got an escort as well, and they pick up big yardage.
So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. One receiver left, two to the right. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. He's got time. And he'll be out of bounds, able to take it down to the 40.
Whoa.
17
Are you sure?
yards there. And it's good enough for a Seattle first.
I don't care how many times you tell the story, it never loses its luster for me. Doug Baldwin, undrafted out of Stanford, and plays like a #1 receiver should in the NFL. I don't care how you cover him. I don't care that his size isn't great. He's the one that typically comes up with the football.
Absolutely. His roots go all the way back to Gulf Breeze, Florida, where he's from, right on the water near Pensacola, and then, of course, to Stanford, and, boy, he's been good. First down, this is Rawls. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
On second down, Rawls. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
There's another example of why they haven't scored any points so far. I think it's time to abandon the run game, spread things out, and go to the air. It certainly can't be any worse than what they've done so far.
They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down. On 3rd down, Wilson. Baldwin with it over the middle. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. Call it a 3-yard gain, and that'll bring up 4th
Perfect
down.
coverage by me. That's why he had to throw it.
Completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to
If you don't believe it, then I'll show you. Ain't no one to cover. Russell Wilson is right in front of my fucking face. I gotta react. Then I come all the way around. Oh, I was coming. Believe it. He looked there. Wasn't having it. Had to look back. Had a dude right in front of him, and I was gonna fucking come and nail him. Absolute coverage.
level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands. So on 4th down, on comes Stephen Hauschka to try and get the Seahawks 3. He's going to need a little mustard on this one. It will be a 51-yard attempt. That's on target, but it's no good. He had it online, but it came up just shy of the crossbar. And this score will stay right where it is.
Shut him down.
Well, he gets everything he could into this one. The trajectory's good. It's definitely online.
Wind is on
they
my
just need a
side.
little more oomph behind it.
That's why they're
And it'll
killing
wind
the
up falling
Hawks.
just shy of the crossbar.
And the 49ers getting set to trot out, churn some clock. They got the field goal, added on to their lead, but that was a drive that was so long, it should have ended in a touchdown. You know that's how they felt.
And we'll both be headed to the airport after the game, but we probably should go to the post-game press
Shit,
conference
wait.
because someone's going to
That's
ask
a
the head
bad
coach
play.
about this drive, and he's going to
Bad
confess
as
that he
in
was
bad.
happy to get
Good
points. But
type
we know
of bad.
that's not true. Okay, after this type of a drive,
The good
not getting
type
a
of bad.
touchdown, a huge disappointment.
Nice shit, boy.
Let's go. Tiger. Tiger.
They'll send the tight end Bennett in motion.
Tiger.
On second down, Hyde fights off another.
I think the second tackler would have learned from the first.
It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
It's only my second
A strong
attempt.
run by a strong runner in Carlos Hyde.
I like how you
Sounds
just characterized him because
ridiculous.
that's him in a nutshell. And you saw it there on that run.
Running against
His
people who are
ability
his.
to continually move forward and the legs always churning, I think that's one of the attributes that's really special about him.
Why 90?
A first down throw for Bridgewater. Flushed out right. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't
Where
think
are
it'll
you
change
going,
for
dude?
as
Your
long as
dude
we play
broke
football.
coverage.
If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he sensed being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete.
I'm gonna do double wide here next.
Let's go. Blue 58.
See the tight end set, bud.
Second down, Bridgewater again. And complete on the right side to Bennett.
He's high stepping. You see that?
Inside the 35-yard
Jesus.
line. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
He's high
Coaches always
step.
harp on the
Show the
quarterback reading
replay.
the defense and getting it to the open man.
I want a replay of that. Look at this. He's all. Oof. I have material, boy. Oh, it's sick. Look at her. Dog, I almost had these fools at heart. Yeah, that was a beast right there. Oh, dog. Look at this way. Cam Chancellor got smashed.
That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
Set. Wide 80. Wide 80. Forward. Tiger. Tiger.
And the play clock's running down. To throw, Bridgewater. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Gabe Wright able to swap him from that. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Throwing is Bridgewater, escaping the pressure right. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete.
Let's face it, perfection is something we all chase, whether it's playing this game or whatever we do. Hard to attain, but that's what they were searching for as that pass goes incomplete.
Now with a play clock
Final
about to
timeout, I
expire, we get a
guess.
whistle and a timeout. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. There's still plenty of time remaining here in this second quarter.
Gee, where is that from? Turning on the screen here? Wow. Come on.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive.
A nickel look by Seattle on third down.
Yep, 5 defensive backs now. They'll try and set up the
Oh, hell no. Now I got to kick a field goal from there.
Lose yardage here. He loses
For a field goal. Let's see what happens.
Well, you can see what they wanted to do. They wanted to set up the screen there, but it got blown up.
57-yarder.
It's hard to run that play if you're not getting a lot of pressure at the quarterback because the space doesn't open up. They were able to read that one and slow it down and stop it before they could get a first down.
Did I make it?
And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. So it goes down as an 8-play drive, and they cap it with the field goal.
Yeah, they were able to pick up a few first downs along the way, but they couldn't keep the momentum going all the way into the end zone.
Gostkowski now converted for 3. Now he'll kick this one away.
Kosplasky.
This will be taken in at the 1. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard
Earl
line.
Thomas returning? Damn. They're pissed. They want to win. Fuck keeps
The
calling.
Seahawks offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
Fucking keeps calling, dude.
After a good game. These guys told us, these guys being the
Damn.
coaches, they wanted to really stretch the field, get the ball down deep. They were able to do that here.
And you know when you stretch the field, you often leave guys in one-on-one situations, and that allows your better athletes to go up and get the football. I love the preparation that they put into this. They made it a priority, and they got what they expected.
Now a play fake here on first down. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. It'll be a gain of 9, and that'll make it 2nd and short.
Yeah, we broke that play. That
different name for this position. We keep calling it the fullback position. That doesn't necessarily mean it's a fullback, but we know this. Whoever's coming out of that spot is usually bigger and stronger, and they may not run away from people, but they'll run through them.
Yeah, able to shed tacklers. We saw it right there. 2nd down, just 1 yard to go. A fake to Rawls. Now it's Wilson. Trying to lay one up deep. And, oh, what a catch at the 2.
Whoa.
And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle.
Damn.
Baldwin, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Seahawks able to make this a close game again.
I think if you pulled defensive backs, they would say,
Holy shit, what a play.
Take that out, make it illegal, because that is so hard to recognize and so hard to
Man,
adjust, because your
amazing
first move
play.
is to not get beat in the middle of the field. And that's how they
Awesome.
move you first before they break off to the corner.
But then as the wide receiver, great job. It's tough to turn those upfield and go, but he did a great job with it there.
Really good balance, really good body control, and how about the
This
end
down.
zone, a touchdown.
Now to send this one away following the score. This will be fielded at the 8. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. And the Seahawks defense heads back out there now. And even though that last drive yielded points, it was a long field goal, so they probably weren't too upset about it. Although here, obviously, they'd like to give up 0.
Of course, that's the goal each and every time out. But when they make that type of a field goal that long, you almost give a little nod of respect to the kicker, like, congratulations. But you do feel pretty good about
what was that? Oh, my dude, that was freak, though. Did you see that? I had him juked, and then all of a sudden, I just... Ooh, slipped in the hay. Wow, they were on my ass.
And after the play on the ground, that brings up second down here. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. Back to CenturyLink Field after this.
Wow, I got robbed.
Reminder that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll check in with Larry Ridley in Orlando with highlights and analysis of this first half of play.
And I'm going to check in with a heater.
I'm going to be right there with you, partner. Again, it's high. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line.
Holding offense.
Fuck.
So a little grabbing there, but this time it goes against the offense for holding. Second down, 9 yards to go.
Let's go. Way 90. Way 90.
Bridgewater now on second down. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Pass interference. Defense.
Yeah, 25. All you, bub.
Certainly some contact there, and that's why there's a penalty on the defender for pass interference.
So hard to time it up for a defender to hit the receiver when the ball arrives. Got there a little bit early on that one.
Following the penalty, it's Hyde. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Bridgewater on first down. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, doing a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch.
Oh man, what am I doing?
And they will not even get to
I
the
thought
line
I
here
had
as we'll
time.
get a delay.
Oh my god. What the fuck am I doing?
Offense.
Come on, Teddy.
Still second down.
Come on, Teddo. Let's get him right here.
Second down. Bridge will say it's incomplete. Carlos Hyde was the target, and it's third down.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
On third down, Bridgewater.
Oh, how?
Intercepted it is. It's
Come on,
intercepted.
man.
Picked off by
Fucking 20 interceptions are a big game.
His guys will get the football back.
Stupid shit already,
Sort of
dude.
a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
The Seahawks offense now, they get set to go back to work. Now it's Wilson, and they're hoping to capture some of that magic they had. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense.
Way to light him up, baby.
It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. On second down, here's Wilson. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. So the offense has it 1st and 10. On first down, Wilson. And incomplete. He was looking for Thomas Rawls there. And now it's second down.
And there's a good opportunity to just want to ride there. A drop pass. I guess that's why they call them running backs and not catching backs.
And on 2nd and 10 now. Second and 10 now. Wilson drops it underneath for Rawls. They'll give him 8 on the play, and that'll make it 3rd down. Still in search of the 1st down after that last completion. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. 3rd and 2, now Wilson.
What?
Finds Jimmy Graham. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield.
Where was everyone at?
And there's another
Why was no one covering their guy?
It is hard to overthrow.
The hell kind of shit is that, bro?
It is indeed. Quarterbacks like their speed guys. They like that huge 6'6" target that they've got in him.
They really do, and it reminds me of what one great tight end told me once. He told his quarterback, just make sure you throw it up there. You know, kind of like put up on the top shelf where the kids can't get it.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson finding time and nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but it does get away and it's 2nd down. 2nd down here after the incomplete pass. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Wilson. He's got time in the pocket. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense.
Nice.
And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
I'm on an island. Damn, dude, they'd hint at you what they're about to do to your ass.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. 3rd and long. It's Wilson surveying the field. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. Well, they've had a pretty frustrating first half here offensively, and that just continued there with that incompletion.
Yeah, definitely frustrating for them, but heartening for the other guys. Those stop troops, they're enjoying things right now because they've made it very difficult for them throughout the half.
Oh, I had
Keep
it.
trying to pin them back. And they'll go ahead and down this one right on the chalk of the 20-yard line.
I had it blocked, dude. I missed it. I jumped the snap perfect. Oh my god, I was supposed to press R2.
They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line.
2 interceptions.
So we have reached halftime here with the visiting 49ers on top. As we will send you eastward to Orlando and Larry Ridley. He's standing by with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Larry.
Thanks, Brandon, and welcome to the EA Halftime Report. Let's take a look back at the first half. The Seahawks are on the bad end of things at home, but will have 2 quarters to turn it around. The 49ers came in prepared for this game, and it shows in the way they've played. So here we go. Let's take a look at some of the highlights from the first half. 1st and 10. Hines going to take it off the right side, and he'll take it in for the touch. Now 1st and 10. The defense will come up with the pick. Right, reading the play and comes away
You
with
start
it.
running the goddamn ball.
Seahawks now lead in the 2nd quarter. The catch will be made deep down the field, and a quick 3-play drive ends with a score. The gap is closed to 6. Offense on the field now after the INT. Defense will win the battle and get the sack. This one ends up as a loss of 11. So that'll do it from here in Orlando. For the second half kickoff, let's get you back up to Seattle and Brandon Guy.
So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3.
Oh shit, that was way short.
Block it, the return.
Whew.
And they set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line.
That was almost a fucking take back.
The Seahawks offense now, they get ready to come back
myself.
onto the field. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Over us.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. 10 yards on the pickup there, and that'll be good for a Seattle first down.
And that's a good sign right there as we start the 3rd quarter. Because in the first half, not much space to run the football. And as we go into the half, we often think to ourselves, all right, what's the adjustment? What do they have to do? You know what a lot of the adjustments are? No adjustments. You know the game plan, been working on it all week. Maybe a little tweak here or there, a little bit better blocking, and now you're establishing the running game.
Jimmy Graham, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
I gotta get off the fucking block.
Just couldn't get the feet down.
Press the right button combos.
Sequence, right? I was ready to call them tippy toes if that one was completed.
And no press coverage here. They are backing off in the secondary. They'll run it now out of the gun. And a nifty little deep juke spin move. Not a great deal there on the back end, but a nice gain still.
Look, the first down marker is out there, but sometimes it's hard to find for an offense when they're in a long yardage situation, which usually means throw the football. In this case, they went against the tendency and ran it, and boy, the reward was there. A big pickup, and guess what? It's now 3rd and very short in order to try and pick up the first down.
They run with a power back, rolls. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. He loses 4, and it brings up 4.
You guys don't know how to run the ball,
All right,
bud.
Brandon, you know me as well as anyone. You know I don't usually advocate abandoning things during a game, but here we are in the second half. I think it's time to change things up. Let the running game go a little bit. Let's get to the passing game, and if you still want to get in the hands of the runner, maybe you swing it to him, throw it to him a little bit, try it that way.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. And the Seahawks defense working their way back out onto the field.
Gotta smoke a little smoky smoke. All right, Ted, it's time to run.
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Hyde, the lone man in the backfield. They'll bring the tight end in motion right. Play clock winding down.
They're all blitzing right there.
Running back. And the window closes quickly. He'll only get up to the 22-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. So the offense looking at a 2nd and 8.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
The tight end changing his position. They run it again with Hyde. And he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Little motion now from the tight end. Time running out here on the play clock. 3rd down, Carlos Hyde.
Aw, man, my bad. I fucked up that run. Should have just left it where it was.
He loses 4, and it brings up 4. Here's Bradley Pinion now, as he's on a punt for the first time this afternoon. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. It'll be called just a 22-yard punt. Certainly not what he wanted. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50. 1st and 10.
Fuck.
The Seattle offense now set to come back out on the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Eric Reed. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
And last year was sort of a tough one for Jimmy Graham. He wasn't seeing the same kind of targets he was used to. Then, of course, came the patella injury that wiped out the second half of his year. So he and Russell never really found the connection. And here's an instance where they get a ball picked off.
And San Francisco gets set to go here. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense. Get
Oh my gosh, dude, I need to quit messing shit.
That's what they're looking for here.
In my book, that's running the ball well, but with intelligence. How about him keeping the clock moving, staying in bounds?
Yeah, even though it's the 3rd quarter, you're thinking ahead, aren't you? This is where your running game can really help you with a lead in the second half.
I agree totally. It's not just end-of-the-half situations that you worry about the clock. It's throughout the game. And with a lead, stay in bounds. Make them fight harder to try and catch you.
So he loses 3 yards there. Now 3rd down.
Well, Brandon, he's had a great day, and sometimes that just happens. It is the NFL. They will make some plays against you.
Let's go. 180. 180.
Here's Bridgewater. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Vance McDonald, the tight end, was the target. And it's 4th down.
He's open.
Here's Bradley Pinion now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time.
3rd down is a down. Both sides know they absolutely have to win. And the name of the game for the defense is pressure on the quarterback. But pressure on the quarterback with contact, that's how you end up winning it.
Returnable for Lockett.
Yes.
That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time.
Good job.
And the offense will come back onto the field for the 1st and 10. A chance for us.
And they're burying me right now, deep in the hole.
And the interception the last time, their 3rd takeaway of the game, Charles.
They're just flocking to the football so well. And not only are they doing that, they're making big-time plays and taking it away from them. Big hits, big plays, they're looking very good in this ball game.
You said flocking, flying to the football. Coaches always use that, don't they?
They really do. It's almost as it goes back to the old, when they click off the frame at the end of a play, they want to see all 11 defensive guys in that picture. Partner, this is one of the best routes anyone can have in their offensive playbook. Tough to defend because you think it's a go route, and then he breaks it back on the comeback. There's one other thing you need as well.
A well-thrown ball.
Exactly right. You have a guy who has some precision in throwing the football because of the timing of the route.
He's got the tight end, Vanette. And he's brought down. Give him 11 on the game there, and it's good enough for a Seattle first.
And there's a completion to the tight end, and look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
10th carry for Thomas Rawls.
Okay.
Just
Got my boy
continues to
there.
be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage. No gain, and it's second down.
Shit, you better go back to
the
there.
third quarter, trying to get something going to the outside there. Didn't work out, though.
Yeah, and from the cheap seats and from where you and I are sitting, we did pay a pretty good price to get in here, right? You often wonder to yourself, why do you make that type of a call? That one went for no gain. But I think this offense thinks to itself, if we keep running these plays, eventually something may pop. It just didn't on that one.
That one goes for 24 yards.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it?
They kept running.
He's had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him. And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to him back.
5 yards left for the offense. It's second down. They'll run it now out of the gun.
You can't.
Stop will come inside the 5 at the 4.
Can't do that above it. No, clowning.
That was a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
Defense showing blitz. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Eli Harold. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9.
Well, that was point counterpoint, wasn't it? They decided to throw for it on 1st and goal. Instead, the defense counters with pressure, and the defense wins, getting a big sack.
Second down, offense behind the sticks here. 2nd and 13. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Wilson, a give to Rawls.
Oh, where you guys at, bud?
Score, touchdown, Seattle. Thomas Rawls, his 5th touchdown now on the year.
Bullshit,
and the
dude.
Seahawks are now just an extra point away from moving out in front. And there you go, nothing really too complex. Block, keeps your assignments, try to run it in, they did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking, beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And San Francisco gets set to go here. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try to get this offense
I think
moving.
so.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't
Go
worked
to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
They'll need to get the play off quickly. They start the drive with Hyde.
Come
Get this
on,
one up to
dog.
the 26. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Here's Hyde. And some room to work. And a cut to the right and some open field here. Carlos Hyde, see you later. It's a big run there by Hyde. 69 yards. So quite the turnaround in this one from a week ago. And in the meetings, I made a faux pas of asking, hey, did he tweak something last week? Because we thought he just didn't look the same, but he's fine.
And I was so glad you asked that question. I mean, you had to take the brunt of the whole thing, and, of course, I sold you out on it. But
took one for the team.
You knew I was there with you, right? It was a legitimate question, though, because last week we didn't see what we're seeing today.
Back now in Seattle, Washington. This one's still anybody's ball game. It's a 1-point difference here as we begin the fourth quarter of play. They come out with one back and 3 tight ends. From the 4-yard line, it's 1st and goal now. High and across the goal line into the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. Carlos Hyde, his 2nd touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the 49ers have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter. He's given him a little jolt, just gave him the lead there, but 2 TDs now in the game.
And that jolt puts them in the lead. What a terrific job by him. He is carrying the ball and simply saying, I want to win.
And now he's hoping his defense has that mentality as they try to hang on to that lead.
Get ready! Blue 58. Blue 58.
Now receiver in motion left. And the play clock's running down. Bridgewater will try and throw. And it is incomplete, so they can't convert for 2. And now the lead stays at 5. So the defense gets the stop. I know it's situation to situation, but who has more pressure there, offense or defense, when they go for 2?
I truly believe it's the defense has more pressure because the offense has an entire playbook wide open from the 2-yard line. You can run it, you can throw it. So defensively, I think most teams are going to be aggressive and force the issue and try and bring pressure.
Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. This fielded at the 2. A beautiful fake.
No, he ain't fake no one. We grabbed him right up.
Ready to go here on offense. And in the early going, the running game, as we see the numbers, it just wasn't on point. Well, now it's gotten more true to form.
And sometimes it takes a little while for an offensive line to get in sync because early in a game, defenses throw different patterns at you, different formations, different sets, and you might not block them quite the way you want to, but as you start to get into a groove and you figure out what they're doing, now it all comes together, and that's what we're seeing right now.
On 1st down, Wilson. His throw incomplete. The intended target, Doug Baldwin. And 2nd down.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. Second and 10. It's Wilson again. It's caught on the left side by Curse. And he's brought down. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
When the hitch route run really well, that jab step off the line of scrimmage by the receiver, which is designed to back up the defender and give him a little bit of space, all you want there, get that space, catch the football, and then make a move.
Escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. DeForest Buckner in there to get him, and that's sack number 6 for him on the year.
Well, how about that? A dime set on defense, 6 defensive backs. None of them blitz. They're just back there in coverage. Defensive lineman gets the sack.
That's where the O-line, they go to the sideline, they keep their helmets on so the cameras can't find them, right?
Yeah, the cameras can't find them, but I know one thing. The O-line coach will.
On 2nd down, here's Wilson. And Graham's got it over the middle. And it's a fumble.
Samuel Ellis picked it up and ran it all the way. Unbelievable.
And down on the field,
Oh.
Jimmy Graham. This is where you hold
Ouch.
your breath and hope it's not the knee again.
No, it's not, bud.
While the trainers take a look,
Got
we'll step
crushed though
aside.
with a kidney. He's done.
And the dreaded 3rd and long here for the offense. They'll come out in the pistol. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. Going up top.
Woo.
And that one incomplete.
Holy shit, bro.
Had some
I'm fucking
position, but
going
couldn't
hard on
hold
this
and it
fucking
brings
rush.
up fourth
Almost broke the
down.
controller.
When all else fails as a defender, when you're not there in the coverage, your best friend is exactly what we saw there.
Okay.
A big play shot taken by the offense. Unfortunately, it ended in a big drop.
Here's John Ryan now. He's been terrific so far.
They hooked me up.
And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. And he'll take it on this side of midfield. Not good at all. Punt of just 24 yards there. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. And time now for the Seahawk defense to take their spots again on the field. See if they can regroup a little bit. They gave up the touchdown last drive.
And you know from our meetings with coaches all across the league, one of their pet peeves, when teams get down, a lot of these guys now, they want to treat it like it's a video game or something. Hit reset. Let's start over, coach. Out of the first 2 series, they don't even matter now. Let's play again. That's not how it works. You're down. You gave up a touchdown. You can't do it again. You have to dig in, grit it out, and fight it out. Reset buttons. It's driving everybody crazy. There are no reset buttons when you're playing in this game.
Preach, Chucky. Preach.
Why is this guy getting the pass right now? I need to get him out of the fucking formation, dude.
They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. They go play action. Bridgewater. A dump off for Davis. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
3,300 yards on their ways.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. First down, a run with Hyde. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. And in this situation with a lead 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart
yeah,
football,
you
but
are.
you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see
I
that
got
load in
this.
the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
Now it's a bootleg with Bridgewater. This one complete, right side to McDonald. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. And as these numbers
5
show,
TDs.
last week, great game. This week, not the case.
And sometimes it's not just as simple as throwing the football. It's the rhythm of the game, managing it, being in sync with your teammates. Last week, everything was coming together really well. We're not seeing that so far in this one.
No, unfortunately not at all for him. They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down.
What?
Play clock winding down. Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down.
Fullback.
They come out with one back and 3 tight ends. Now it's Olawale, fighting his way down to about the 45-yard line. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
Well, big man with ball met bigger man on the other side of the line. A really nice play for the defense.
Let's go. Right 90. Right 90. Tagger. 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 Two's in. Two's in. Ahead. Ahead.
Time running out here on the play clock. Now with the play clock down to 2, we're going to get a timeout here. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter.
Come on now. Pass kick.
And welcome back, the offensive unit. They took the timeout, and now they get set to line up as we resume action. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. So, Charles, I think from a defensive perspective, you have to look at that field goal there and consider it a win.
You were able to keep them within a touchdown, so no question about it. That was the kind of stand that keeps you in ball games.
Gostkowski now converted for 3. Now he'll kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Russell Wilson now gears up to lead the offense again. And the stats on the screen tell the story. A great start. This defense, they've made some good adjustments, though. He's fallen off since.
Have to like what they did at the half, but you also have to like the fact that they hung in there. Despite the fact they had a tough first half, he was locked in, right? Rocking and rolling.
Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down.
Hell yeah.
Aaron Lynch
Got him with one.
in there to get him for sack number 9 now on the year. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
Not a
What you're
goddamn
hoping
thing.
is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest ones, maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
Again, we'll see the pistol here. Now Wilson on 2nd down. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. And the offense looks to pick up the first here on 3rd after that incompletion. They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. 3rd and long. It's Wilson. And this is going to be caught. No, they say it's incomplete. Tyler Lockett was the target there. And it's 4th down. 3rd down, he tried to stay in bounds. Did all he could. He caught it, but was led a little bit.
D on the ass. Okay. Oh, he knows I'm in, man. Well, you should have threw it to the inside guy, but I don't even know who I was covering on that play, bro. There's 2 guys. You got 2 guys open.
And That's always difficult, isn't it? Because you
Not
know
a good
half
call.
of your body is trying to stay behind while the other half is reaching out, trying to catch the football. The top half worked. It was the bottom half that was in question.
And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And
A
it's going to be a
bronze
short
leg.
field to work with after this one. It's touchdown at the
20, 30-yard
45-yard
punt.
line. The 49er offense now making their way out onto the field. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. Handoff comes to Hyde. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. The fourth quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
Able to shake him off. He's got time. He dumps it to Hyde.
Shit.
And able to
Holding.
break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
Holding. Offense.
Shit.
So holding by the offense, and maybe now got to shift up what you want to do on the playbook.
Yeah, definitely. Change what you're doing in the playbook, but boy, the advantage shifts to the guys on defense, doesn't it? Longer yardage situations, they often become bolder.
Hyde, the lone man in the backfield. Second down, Bridgewater. And it's incomplete.
Beats the 40, bud.
And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. For Bridgewater. And they can't get the
I pressed the wrong
connection
button.
as it falls
Son of a
incomplete.
bitch. I had it. Son of a bitch. I pressed the wrong button. I'm always doing it. I'm depressed the wrong.
Here's Bradley Pinion now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Here's he'll try to hang it up there. Now it's Lockett. Look at the spin. He won't go down. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and it'll be Seahawk football
Way better
first
than
and
that,
10.
man.
The Seattle now ready to march onto the field.
Keep getting the ball back.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. It's caught on the left side by Baldwin. It'll be a gain of 4, and it'll make it a second down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
On second down, Wilson. They set up the screen to Rawls. Give him 10
Damn.
yards on that one.
Almost had it.
A fresh set of downs.
When you run a screen pass really well, you gotta like the look of it because so many parts come together.
You
to
guys
make it
blocked
work
the little
right.
animal.
Offensive
Ooh,
linemen
and I
really
still got a
faking people
tackle.
out. The back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
Now Wilson on first down. This is complete.
Oh.
It's Baldwin. And all the way in. Touchdown, Sam.
Damn, dog.
Doug
Nice.
Baldwin with his second touchdown
He's killing it, though.
Seahawks a 2-point conversion away from tying the game.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you put that in the broadcast.
You know, I just grabbed a nugget.
And he's going to be set.
What's up,
They
boy?
came after him. He couldn't get away. And this remains a 2-point game.
Well, partner, since this new 2-point rule came into play, offenses spend a lot more time working on it. That means the defenses are doing the exact same thing.
Ooh. Ouch. Watch out, man.
Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. This one taken just inside the 10. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The 49ers offense now, they work their way back onto the field. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go
Come on, bro. Let's run the ball.
Again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
And not much doing. He'll get this only up to about the 36. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up. The 2nd down throw for Bridgewater. Time for a break. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
I'm doing that same fucking shit. Watch.
So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Bridgewater out to the flat for Hyde. Now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense.
All right, bud. Deep
It's
punt.
just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Here's Bradley Pinion now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And now a high kick here as they'll try to cover this one. This is taken at the 15.
Good shit, fellas.
41-yard punt, 6 yards.
Oh my gosh, now we gotta do it again. Again. I don't know if we could do it, Lord. Holy shit.
The Seattle now ready to march out of the field. Rawls, the lone man in the backfield. He'll look to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. It's a gain of 7, and it'll be 2nd down. And quickly, they get to the line. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Fuck.
Offside. Defense.
This is bullshit. Come on, let's go.
Another pistol look here. Back to throw. Finding time. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
Well, that play's a statistic. that's going to go on the defensive team stat sheet. Won't necessarily reflect in ours, right, the overall game sheet. But you and I know that they keep count on pressures, hits on quarterbacks, all those things, hoping to increase that throughout the game. And here we are in the fourth quarter, and they got a big one.
Yeah, it's such a close game, a very big one. Offense looking to avoid a 3rd and long. It's 2nd and 10. So it looks like somebody may have forgotten the snap count, and a 5-yard penalty ensues.
False start, offense.
They'll look to throw. It's caught on the left side by Baldwin.
Offense.
Well, thank you, because you guys been robbing
a little
me.
too far outside. The ref caught him, threw the flag. He's back to throw. He's got the tight end, Vanette. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Back to throw. He's got time in the pocket. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Here we go. It's Wilson on 4th down. Surveying the field. And that is incomplete.
Yeah.
They tried to go for it with such little time remaining. And that's going to be just about all she wrote for this one. Well, they've got the slim deficit, decided to go for it.
That was a rough one.
Score and erase that deficit, but boy, deep in their own territory like that.
Let's just say that with that call, me and the head coach will agree to disagree. All right, but he knew he wanted to be aggressive there, as you pointed out. So I guarantee he told his defensive coordinator, have your guys up and ready. I'm going to go for it here. If we don't get it, just make sure they're ready to go out there and bail us out.
Another tote for the afternoon workhorse. It's high. Now hang on here. Timeout called by the defense. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. Offense needs something here on 2nd down. It is 2nd and long. They come out here in the I. They run high, and that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. So he loses 3 yards there. Now 3rd down. And they're going to speed things up here.
So,
The give left to High.
in the street?
He'll get nothing out of that one. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
But it was stopped on that play. We've had plenty of carries all afternoon. Every now and then the defense is going to win one, but I don't think they'll shy away from handing it to them the rest of the game.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Bridgewater to throw for it on 4th. Being chased out left. He dumps it to Hyde. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15, just shy of the 10. Well, Charles, the forecast called for rain throughout the entire game, and we got rain throughout the entire game. But these two teams, they had fun getting dirty out there. They love the slop.
Did you trust the forecast ahead of time? Are you one of those guys that's skeptical about it, or did you trust it?
But when I saw just a big blob of green on the radar, I said, okay, let's trust.
Yeah, and that's why I'm glad you took my advice. Got your notes laminated, because, you know, open-air booth, That rain can affect us as well, although not as much as the guys on the field. But let's face it, it's kind of fun to watch these types of games, isn't it?
It is. By the way, how impressive is it that you travel with a laminator? I didn't even know there was a portable laminator.
The things that you learn.
Golly, wise beyond his years.
Whew, that was amazing.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. From Seattle, so long, everybody.